Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is Sunday, April 10th, 2022, and I've got a bunch of postcards to write. I've recently joined a Postcrossing Canada Facebook site, and fortunately from that, I've got a couple new people that have looking for swaps, so I'm excited to meet new other Canadians that are in this postcrossing group. You don't see a lot, at least I haven't seen a lot, that have come through. Most of my correspondence comes from Europe, so I don't get many within my own country. So I'm happy when some of these Postcrossing Canada people reach out and ask for swaps. But on top of that, I've got 6 official cards that I can send out. I probably have 12 or 13 continuous swaps to do, or some new ones to do as well. So I think today's going to be my biggest postcard writing day ever, and hopefully you'll join me. You can see I've got some organized chaos going on. So I've got postcards there, I've got things over there, I've got postcards there. So whoa, if your head is spinning, that is why. So let me printed off some addresses. I picked out a couple cards. I'm going to show you those ones. Those are my official ones. I've also got to pick out the cards that I'm going to send for my regular swaps and get them all organized. And then I'm going to come back and show you what I've picked. Then I'll write them up, take them down to the mailbox. That's the plan anyways for today. Deep breath. Let's get on with it. Okay, I think I've done it. I've cleaned up a little bit, but I've managed to get a bunch of cards picked out, and it looks like I'm going to do 20 today. So most I've ever done in one sitting. So we'll see how my hands feel after writing all those up. But I'm going to show you what the cards that I picked so far. So I had 6, I think, like I told you already, official ones that I could send out, which I'm very happy about. The first one is going to the Netherlands. And she gives me a whole list of things that she likes, including the Beatles, art, whales, typewriters, lighthouses, Christmas and Valentine's Day cards when appropriate, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Disney. Yeah, so a whole list of things. But I focused in on whales. When it comes to Atlantic Canada, whales are everywhere. So yeah, for people that live in areas that do not have whales, I am happy to share this New Brunswick card of Wales. So that one's going to go to the Netherlands. The next one I have is going to Germany, and she is into watercolors and colorful things, animals, street art, people having fun, black and white cards, painted faces from your country, unusual fantasy, dancing, art, 3D cards. I almost stopped on that one because I just got 2 3D cards from Skajestia in Lithuania. And but they weren't art ones, they were cityscape ones, so I kept going on that. And I doubled back on unusual fantasy. If you tuned in not too long ago, I bought a box of Dungeons and Dragons postcards, and so fantasy cards, I have them now. So I thought that one looks like art, because it's a cover of a player's handbook. It is fantasy, so I think it checks a couple of the boxes for her. So hopefully she will like that one. The next one I have going off is going to Finland, and she likes Harry Potter, Hercule Poirot, Star Wars, movies, TV series, houseplants, mushrooms, if illustrated, Halloween, space, camping, Lego. She likes lots of things that I like, actually, so it worked out well. But I circled back to her movies one, and I had The Graduate. Great film. If you haven't seen it already, you should go check it out. Dustin Hoffman. So hopefully she will like that one. And then I got one that is going to Taiwan, and he is interested in a whole bunch of things. He's got a whole list of stuff that he has, do's and don'ts of things that he would like, and things in envelopes that he'd like to. But I focused in on more of traditional things from your country, and so I'm going to send him a picture of Hopewell Rocks at sunset here, and hopefully he enjoys that. I don't have a lot of the other things that he is looking for, but I mean, he's got specific size postcards. Hopefully this is still acceptable in the size postcards that he wants, and I'll write some things on it and get some nice stamps on it, and hopefully he'll be happy with it. Now I have another one that is going to the Netherlands, and she is interested in cards about flowers, animals, fluffy animals like dogs, cats, cows, or storks. I don't think of a cow as a fluffy animal, but I guess so. Lovely countrysides and nature from your country, and views at night or black and white photography. So views of my country, here is a seascape or a beach in Prince Edward Island, so not too far away from where I am here in New Brunswick. But very typical of Atlantic Canada. So hopefully she'll like that. And then the last official one I have is going to Hong Kong. So I had 4 to Europe and 2 to Asia in this one. Hopefully the 2 going to Asia don't take too long to get there. But this one going to Hong Kong, he likes scenes of country, history, literature, arts, maps, food, beverages, coffee, cartoons like Mickey and Minnie or Frozen. So I stopped there. I had this one last Mickey Mouse or a Disney card there with Donald Duck from the Mickey Museum. And so that one is going off to them. So there we are for official ones. Now for the swaps that I have, and yeah, I do continuous swaps. So people that have sent me cards, as soon as I get them, I send them off another one back. We do that. I've had a few people that have just done a one-time swap, and so that's good too. But it's always nice if I can continue a swap with someone that the mail continues to go. I'm always getting things coming in, and people are staying working at the post office. So that's what my goal is too. So I picked this one here. It's a nice moose postcard. Just picked that up last week, so hopefully the person that gets that will enjoy it. And then this one was sent to me, but beautiful landscape. I love it. It's a long card, so it's unusual in that way. So I'm gonna send that one off. My That Dad Guy postcard. I've got someone who is gonna get that this time around. Some people ask for that one. Some people maybe follow me on YouTube and have reached out to do a swap, so I like to send them one of those back so they get kind of membership as far as the YouTube channel too. So that is going off. I have this one about San Francisco that is going off. And if you saw a recent video, I got one just like that. Here's another one from the Dungeons & Dragons. Kind of reminds me of Doctor Strange. If you don't know if you've seen that movie, but has that with the timepieces and the clocks and things going on. So I was kind of really cool card. Send that one off. This one has an envelope, but it is a Lighthouse postcard. And little facts about lighthouses. So I decided to send that off. The reason I put it with a envelope is because I'm going to include some stamps, some Canadian stamps with that one too. Here we have the flag of New Brunswick. I really like our flag. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it. It's very colorful. I'm a big fan of the ship, so proud of our flag. Well, the next one is kind of jokey. I got this postcard. It's a postcard that comes from IKEA. You can put it this way. You have 2 crabs. So I have a joke that I'm going to be rating on it, and I think the person that will receive it will appreciate it. Another one is another envelope postcard, but this is the card that is going to go with it. It's always nice to get cards that have the stamps and cancellations on it, but it's always nice too to get an envelope that might have a little gift inside of it. As a stamp collector and things like that, when you get an envelope that has some things that are special for you, it makes it extra nice collecting them at the mailbox. And then this one here, a field of sunflowers. Makes me think of the Ukraine, but this is the prairie provinces here in Canada. Representation of that. So that one's going out. And in Heartland, New Brunswick, we have the world's largest covered bridge. So we're going to send that one out. It's a great place to visit. Lots of stuff in that area to do, if you like nature. I thought this one was so cute, the raccoon. They're very smart animals. They'll get into your garbage and go through all sorts of things. They can open lids, but just to look at them, they're pretty cute. Then we have a couple puffins. So we find these mostly in Newfoundland, but we have puffins here too. And finally, these are one of the new art postcards that I bought. They cost me a little bit more, and I wanted to make sure this goes off to someone special, someone that would really appreciate it. So I thought I might have these ones for a little while until I really decided who they were going to, and then this one hit me who this had to go to. So hopefully they will appreciate that. So that is my monumental task ahead of me now, is to write up all these postcards, get some stamps, stickered if I put stickers on them, addressed, and the body of the letter written up for them. I'm going to do that now, and then I'll come back to you again. And then I think we'll walk them down to the mailbox, because I think it's nice enough out there that I can show you outside again. All right, stay tuned. Really did it. I got all 20 cards and 2 letters all written up. Nice quiet Sunday morning. The birds are chirping. Cars are driving. And we got mail to send. So I'm excited to get so much out. Send it on its way. Oh, so much barely fits in. So that's it. That's for Sunday Post today. 20 cards out. Happy to do it. Looking forward to seeing what shows up in the mailbox this week. And hopefully you guys have a great week as well. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, meetup. If you're in Atlantic Canada, don't forget July 2nd, Centennial Park here in Moncton. We're going to have a meetup between 1 and 4. And if you're in PEI on Monday, July the 4th, at the Tourist Information Bureau in Borden at the border, there'll be a meetup there as well. 2 to 5, I believe the times are. So there are 2 that are coming up. I know there's going to be one in Peggy's Cove, maybe on the Sunday, so that's still in works. I'm definitely going to be at the Moncton one, and I'm going to try to be at the Prince Edward Island one. It looks like I'll be at those 2. So if you want to come and meet me, that's where I will be for meetups. So that's going on. Ukrainian stamps, still looking for more. If you've got them, send them my way, robertlennox@gmail.com. That's where you can email me to get the address to send them. That's going on. Questions. Yesterday's That Dad Guy video came out, part 10. If you've got questions, put them at the end of that comment and I'll answer them next week. So those are all the interactive things we have going on in the works right now. Hopefully you're enjoying what's out there. I know I joined up, like I said, with Postcrossing Canada on the Facebook page, so I'm looking forward to meeting lots of new friends locally that are there, and maybe some of them will end up at the meetup. Who knows? So reach out. If you got swaps and things you want to do, reach out to me. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Stay safe. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?